Yeah, from number 18 to number 11, this song will eventually get to number 1 on our Global Top 40 Retro Survey. It is Michael Jackson with Black or White. This is one of 10 number 1s that Michael Jackson has had so far on our journey to our charts. He has yet to get a number 1 after this. No lack of trying, though. As I said, it did the Chewing the Charts in 93. The song Will You Be There is at number 3. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. If UB40 would get out of the damn way, because they were doing with a song called I Can't Stop Loving You, which is a remake of an Elvis song, which is from the motion picture Sliver, which is a movie I don't think any of you know because the movie sucked. I don't know. That's what I hear. But anyway, the course song reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It stayed in that position for 7 weeks. Black or White was written and recorded over 18 months starting in early 1989. So this is kind of like one of the things that kind of snowballed. Michael Jackson hired producer Bill Bottrell to help him craft a new sound, one that would shift away his style from his earlier work with Quincy Jones. Bottrell has already worked with Jackson on Victory and Bad, the later collaboration performed by Havenhurst, Jackson's estate in Encino, California. Jackson invited Bottrell to join him producing and composing songs at Ocean Way Studios in Los Angeles in '88. None of the material from several weeks of sessions made it into the album. Early 1989, the project was moved to Westlake Audio in West Hollywood. One of the first things Jackson did was to hum the main riff to Black and White to Bottrell, who interpreted the tune on guitar using a Kramer American Series electric guitar plugged in, into a boogie out my fire. Excuse me. Jackson also says that the song's rhythm with his voice, and Bottrell programmed this rhythm into an E&U Systems drum machine. Bottrell augmented the pattern and samples from an Emulator 3. The Atari computer ran an MDI editing program. So in other words, there's a lot of electronics into this. 2 days of work, the song had vocals, drum sounds, and electronic guitar. Bottrell added an acoustic guitar, and of course, a robust with a big country sound reminiscent of Gene Vincent's classic rockabilly style. Jackson became busy working on other projects, and Black and White languished for a few months. The song was picked up again when Bottrell was part of the album project moved to record 1 in Sherman Oaks. Bottrell and Jackson felt that the song had 2 big gaps in the middle, and they were determined to fill them. Jackson wanted a heavy metal guitar to fill in one of the gaps, so he sang the part he wanted, including chord aggressions, to session player Tim Pierce while performing on a Les Paul guitar. Michael Boddicker added the sound of a high-speed guitar using a Roland Sequelizer. Bottrell blended 2 different bass sounds, primarily sound. They're adding a lot of sounds here. Terry Jackson playing a bass guitar, of course, not related to Michael. Terry was discovered by Thomas Dolby, and of course he played on one of his albums. For most of the recording process, Jackson left Bottrell alone to work on various ideas. Bottrell wanted a section of rapping to fill the remaining gap. I suggested LL Cool J or Heavy D. But those proposals did not work out. Bottrell said he'd been trying to get someone to write a rap verse for 8 months while he's suddenly inspired to write it himself. He recorded Lauren performing the rap. But Lauren was not easy to roll. Bottrell recorded himself several times, editing one of the takes to use as a demonstration for Jackson. Upon hearing the take, Jackson wanted it for that final version. Bottrell pleaded again that they should get a real rapper, but Jackson insisted on Bottrell's take. So the man didn't judge. So it is the producer that actually rapped. So anyway, here is the song. Now, of course, we're playing the shorter music video version of this song. Just not because, it wasn't controversial, because you know how it ended with him, Michael Jackson, smashing cars and stuff. Smashing cars that, had racial epithets on them. And for some reason they were erased. I guess MTV got a little nervous when they saw those words and say, can you edit those out, Michael? But anyway, of course, if you see that, I'm sure there's a version on here on YouTube somewhere. If you see that version, the video makes a hell of a lot more sense. And, of course, Michael Jackson just pissed off smashing cars. Anyway, here is the song, the shortened version of Black and White. The video was directed by John Landis. Of course, he directed that epic thriller. Pretty much as epic as this. You'll see Macaulay Culkin, George Wendt, many, many dancers. And one actually dancing on a freeway. Of course, not a real freeway, but still scary. Here is the song, Michael Jackson, Black or White, up from 18 to 11.